Day 4, y'all. We're here to feed Doughboy. All right. Now, he's definitely hungry because he's more watery than how he was. So got some bubble. Oh, I see. I hear it. I mean, he just smells like flour and water. He smells pretty good though. But he's got some bubbles on him. He's got a thin layer of hoochie. But he's, as you can see, he's wiggly, bubbly. And I think he's hungry. So we're gonna feed him. Let's get to it. We're using our King Arthur bread flour, unbleached. You see that? Unbleached. Okay. Got my Eternal, definitely room temperature. And I don't think that I'm gonna put him back in the oven. I don't know. It was getting a little spicy in there earlier. And I propped the door open last night. But again, still, I don't think that I'm gonna leave him in there. So it's pretty warm in here right now, actually. I'm kind of hot myself. So we're gonna mix this up and then throw some of him away. Let me find, I want to use my wooden spatula, but I want to use the other end. I want one of those, I don't know what they're called, but let's see. Oh, he's thick. Wow. Okay, y'all, he's thick for sure, but he's still runny, so we're gonna feed him. I'm gonna discard about half of this. No, I'm gonna get rid of more of him. And just do like a big feeding, I guess. Okay, there's a little of like, maybe like less than half of him. And as much as I thought I liked this wooden spatula, I don't, not a fan. I'll tell you that right now, I'm not a fan. Okay, so there's definitely less than half of him. Okay guys, I'm not the biggest fan of this stuff. I mean, the spatula. I thought it was gonna be the one for me. It's not, so we're gonna get rid of it. We'll leave that in there. I just soak it in cold water so that, in like a jar of cold water, so that it dilutes itself into more of a watery, milky consistency. That way when it goes down my drain, and I try and scrape a lot of it off, but that way when it goes down my drain, you know, I ain't got no pipe issue, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna clean off. Okay, y'all see why I said I wanted another jar? Because this isn't appeasing. This isn't appealing to me. So this is how much of Doughboy we're working with. Not a lot. I threw out a lot of him, which is fine because we're gonna do, I normally do 120, but I think I'll do like 150 grams of each flour and water. That way he's getting a bigger feeding than what he normally does. So getting my flour. Y'all, we ain't got nobody with us today. Boo Daddy said he wasn't in the mood. And Jamari is at work. So, it's just you and me. That's 26. $37. 68, God darn. 70. We'll leave it there. And I'm actually gonna use my measuring cup to do this water rather than pour it in there and doing the grams of it. And we'll just see what. So I didn't even fill it up all the way. So we'll see how much that gives us. That's 145. It's 184. And because he was pretty thick, we'll see what this does without having to add more flour to him. But we want a thick. Oh yeah, that's doing it. We want a thick pancake, like too thick of a pancake type of consistency. Shaggy, just like that, and that's what we're getting. He didn't do much rising last night, so I'm hoping that getting rid of a lot of him and then adding some more, just giving him a bigger feeding, will kind of give me some of that rise out of him. I watched a couple videos today, and around this time, we're on day 4. I seen on as many videos as I watched between day 4 and day 6. Day 4 and 5 really, but day 6 is a day for some people too when starting their starters. You don't get much action out of your starter, like rise and whatnot. You might get a few bubbles, a little layer of hooch here, but you don't get much else action. So I'm gonna try and clear as much of this off the sides as I can. And I'm gonna grab a paper towel and clean off the top so my top doesn't, off the rim, so my lid doesn't get stuck. So there's that. I'm gonna put, all right guys, so now I'm just going around cleaning the rim off. And don't mind if I go in here and clean some of this off too, because like I said, I really think I'm about to order me a new jar. So every time I feed him, I can just move him over and have a clean jar. That way it's easier to kind of see where he's risen and falling to and relaxed to. But day 4, guys, we got rid of more than half of him, fed him. And now we wait. Put the lid on. Oh, let's change this, guys. It's 9:30, so let's do 9. Dang, we went like 4 hours over. 5. Whoa. We'll be all right. Okay. So Wednesday at 9 o'clock. I'll definitely be, I work tomorrow night. And I have to leave the house around 8:15. So we'll be feeding him a lot earlier than that. Probably around 6. Or we might not feed him at all. We'll see how much action he gives us. And we may just leave him alone. And then I'll feed him probably around 11 o'clock when I get home in the morning, because I work graveyard. So, yeah. All right, day 4. Bye, guys.